Hey, Hellbillies, and hopefully some Hellbillies are watching us today. So, you know me, I get right into it. I don't mess around when we do this stuff. Dweezil Zappa, son of legendary crazy guitar player Frank Zappa, his son opened a reverb store to sell some of his iconic guitars. Now, I tell you guys, I really put it in to work on this one. I'm telling you. I had to watch, it had to be at least 15 seconds of the Don Johnson video, Heartbeat, and it was painful. Yeah. So, Dweezil played guitar on that song, unfortunately for him. One of the most hideous videos ever. And so he's selling the guitar. It's a green hot rodded Charvel. They call it an S type. It's like a Strat, but it's a humbuckery guitar. Alongside of that, when you buy that guitar, which I think is $35,000, I was kind of surprised that like there was a few on there that were like priced like crazy, and then that one I was like, huh, that's a lot of money, $35,000. Ain't got time for that. Anyway, you get the suit that he wore in the video because I'm sure he wants to get rid of all those memories of that. Woo, we all make mistakes, don't we? No, not like that. Anyway, so but what was really cool is he's some of the proceeds are going to a charity called Feeding America, which I mean, there's a lot of hungry people in this country right now. So I thought that was pretty cool of them. I mean, if you have the celebrity and you have that, you know, and we have hungry people in this country, which is just a horrible, sad fact. Which I mean, it's true. So, um, even my local food bank, there was a huge line around the corner. I was like, really? I've never seen that before. So, it is what it is. It's horrible. A lot of people out of work. So he's got these guitars and he's selling them. Now, some of them are absolutely hideous 80s cheeseball guitars, which he openly admits, he's like, "Ooh, I don't know what I was thinking." But um, there was a super cool 335 Gibson with the nicest flame top I've ever seen. I was like, oh my God, look how beautiful that guitar is. And that was only $6,500, which I don't think, I mean, I don't know because I'm not in the market, but I think one of those guitars brand new is about four or 5 grand. So I was like, oh, that's not a bad price. And then he had some goofy stuff like microphones that go on Marshall cabinets and, monitors and stuff, whatever. But some of the guitars were, pretty cheesy. And then the rest of the stuff was pretty usable stuff. So I thought that was cool, Plus, like I said, he's given it to a portion of it to charity. So I don't know what the portion is. But so there's a reverb store. He's got a reverb store. If you go on Reverb, go check it out. I'll try to put a link in the description here. If I forget, remind me in the comments if you want to find it. It's not that hard to find. But yeah, so that was cool. I mean, I got some pictures here of the guitars to show you guys. A guitar from the cover of Having a Bad Day, which I'm pretty sure that's the one with all the the one that I put in the thing with all the weird colored blocks, and it's on the neck too. I was like, that's crazy. So it's some pretty cheesy stuff, whatever. But he put up there, which I thought was weird because this was cheaper than the $35,000 green Charvel, which, I mean, you can get that guitar for, I don't know, $1,200 if you wanted it. And it's shocking to me that, like, Fluff the other day did a thing on a Dean guitar, an S style they call it with a Floyd Rose, and brand new. That Dean was $800, and I was like, an Indonesian Dean in blue, plain, not like some crazy flame job. It's $800. I don't know. I don't. I'm kind of lost. So, but he has a guitar. Dweezil has a guitar with a picture of his dad on it, and his dad is a sheik, and I guess it's called. It was built by Neil Mosier, Sheik Urabauti, and I mean the artwork on that, the picture of his dad was, pretty neat, and then a couple of Paul Reed Smiths. One, I guess Dweezil has a his own Paul Reed Smith, which I was like, what? Which has a weird like undercut, whatever, So those were up there, and I don't know if you know about Dweezil, but Dweezil's dad had the body that Jimi Hendrix lit on fire. I'm sure you guys remember Jimi Hendrix lighting the guitar on fire, and that was a big thing. Well, Frank somehow wound up with the body, and then after Jimmy passed and Frank passed, Dweezil found the body, and he took it to somebody, and it was all burnt up, but they kind of left it burnt, which I hope I'll find a picture of it. But they rebuilt that Strat, and I was thinking, oh, maybe that is up there, because that's what led me to this story, just to see, I mean, obviously it's just a 69 Fender Strat, whatever, pre CBS, but I just wanted to see, but I didn't find that up there. But that's what I was kind of looking for. That's what led me down this rabbit hole of Dweezil's guitar sound. So yeah, just it's a pretty cool story. It's going to charity. It's a guitar story. I try to bring you guys guitar stories. Sometimes I got to bring you a gear story because gear is coming out. It's NAMM right now. I don't know if you guys know about NAMM. We used to have a NAMM here in Chicago back in the day, but it's since moved on. I don't know why, but so that's like the show where everybody brings out their new gear and shows their new gear. Well, this year's a little weird for NAMM because of the COVID, and it's kind of virtual and whatnot. So, I mean, it's cool that it still went on. There's people that did show up because they're filming, at NAMM in California, but they're not like letting the crowd in and all of that. Hopefully next year we'll have a NAMM show in California, and that'll be a reason for us YouTubers to go on vacation in the middle of the winter, go somewhere warm, and get away from, me. It was 4 degrees when I woke up this morning, and we had, a whole bunch of snow yesterday and the day before. So it's definitely the dead of winter in the Midwest. And I don't know if you've ever been to the Midwest, but if you're in the wrong part of the Midwest, winter is just brutal. This one's not been too bad, though. Whatever. So you can't complain because, I mean, last year it snowed on Halloween and it snowed on St. Patrick's Day. So October 31st and March 17th, snow in all between. Yeah, it was horrible. Anyway, it was 2020, so I don't know what you expected, sir. Yeah, well, right on, though. So, yeah. Hey, if you like guitar news, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. I try to do a story I try to do 5 of these a week. Sometimes it's a little hard. I think I got 5 out this week with this one. So maybe sometimes I'll get 6 out in a week. Sometimes I'll get 4. But if you like guitar news, if you're interested, I try to find the stuff so you don't have to go and look for it. You got other things to do. You're learning to play guitar. You're feeding the dog, whatever. I do that work so you don't have to. Hey, I go through the minutia for you. Anyway, if you like it, subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Boom. Boom. I would appreciate it. I'd appreciate it a lot. Leave me a comment. I appreciate comments because I know you guys are watching, And, let your God go with you. I'm the Reverend Hellbilly. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.